My favourite time of the show each week. Joining me now on the other side, our regular guest, Alexandra Marshall from Spectator. Alexandra, thanks for joining us.
It's always such a pleasure, Damien. And this time I actually have coffee, so I'm ready.
Excellent. Now, you are making news this week. Explain this story to us. We just alluded to it in our previous story about this vote in the House of Representatives, the lower house, on the disinformation bill. The fact that apparently the shadow communications minister from the Liberal side, David Coleman, did not vote, which is bizarre. And we thought Peter Dutton hadn't voted originally, but you found something. Tell us about what happened.
It's bizarre that Coleman isn't on the list, considering he is, as far as I can tell, the only spokesperson against the disinformation bill. But setting that aside, I went through the Hansard records to have a look at the vote. And of course, who's not there? Peter Dutton isn't there. And I checked it and had other people check it, and everyone agreed Peter Dutton was not on the Hansard record.
I saw your tweet. We just showed the slide. It's unbelievable. He is not there.
And it went absolutely viral, completely out of control. And then Mr. Dutton's office said, oh, no, he was there. So I went back and I actually counted, Damien, I counted bald heads on the video recording of the live vote. Now, the vote called 56, which is what Hansard said, but
Yes.
They changed it to 57 and added Peter Dutton in. And now, to be fair, Peter Dutton was there, but everyone's pointing out, how can the vote be wrong on the misinformation and disinformation bill and be wrong for 4 days and only be changed when social media has a bit of an outrage about it? Surely these people should not be regulating truth on the internet.
The irony. So the misinformation of our officials in the bureaucracy was corrected by independent media on social media. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, there it is.
What's even worse, Damien, is Senator Malcolm Roberts actually asked the government about this, maybe 5 days ago now,
Right.
And they didn't fix the record. They only fixed it when social media pointed it out because, I don't know, they might be terrified of what's going on. This is just ridiculous, Damien, but apparently there's a dartboard with my face on it in Canberra, and I don't doubt it.
Well, that's just ridiculous because you are providing the truth. God forbid you should provide the truth. And it proves once and for all, these clowns are putting these laws through for no reason other than to censor and control. That's all they want. This is not about protecting kids. It's absolute garbage. You can cry all you like watching 60 Minutes this weekend. Oh, the poor children being bullied online. It's got nothing to do with that. It's never going to fix that problem. They try to tie the two together to manipulate us, and we're not falling for it. So the misinformation and disinformation bill is an absolute farce. And we've just proven it because the misinformation and disinformation comes from the government, seems to be, and it takes independent media to fix it. The thing, Alexandra, is that Elon Musk said the best way to counter misinformation is with crowdsourcing, using the internet and people to correct things. And that's exactly what he's done on X with the community notes. And it works very well, right?
Well, yes. I mean, community notes is not always correct. I have myself been community noted with something that was wrong, but their rate of being correct is extremely high. Also, what people forget is it's not that everything that's posted has to be true. It's the discussion and forcing people to go back to first principles and argue something that arrives at the truth. So we found out, for example, that the Hansard record was wrong, but we only found out because outrage forced the government to go back and prove what the correct answer actually was. This debate is so important when it comes to reaching the truth, not just in politics, which is a bit of wishful thinking for us if we're going to find truth in politics, but for things like science, where you can't have truth in science unless you have an open debate. And a lot of people are very worried, Damien, that with these new bills coming through, we will no longer have rigorous scientific debate in this country. And just one final point, they say it's about banning social media for kids, is about protecting them. But now it looks like they're going to exclude Snapchat, easily the worst platform for kids to be on.
Unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. This is about politics. This is about censorship. This is about control and nothing else. And Alexandra, that is the greatest story I think I've ever heard. The fact that you, an independent reporter on Twitter, a social media platform that they hate, has actually been the one to correct the very misinformation about the vote on this bill itself being wrong, and they kept it up there wrong for 4 days. It wasn't 56 voting against, it was 57, and Peter Dutton was there, and you found him on the video.
Yeah, by looking for bald heads, I have to say. And look, it wasn't an easy task, Damien, but somebody had to do it.
Bless you. Thank you for being the arbiter of truth, Alexandra Marshall. We shall fight to the very end to keep you there. Thanks for joining us. Alexandra Marshall from Spectator Magazine and Spectator Australia, and of course Flat White. She is the editor of Flat White, Spectator Online. If you have a Netflix or other streaming media account from a global company and you're on holidays and log in from another country, you may have noticed that shows that are available in those other countries are different. That's because different media companies have different deals with different streaming services in different countries. Imagine being able to log into Netflix, though, as if you were in America, or maybe a country that speaks a language other than English that you speak, to access more shows, but you can do it all without leaving your couch here in Australia. Well, there is a way. There is a way. Private Internet Access VPN is a virtual private network. You download their app onto your phone, your TV, your computer, whatever you use, and it'll route your data through a different server location. Not only can you access more content, but a VPN keeps you safe and secure and your family safe so that you can't be tracked by prying eyes of big government and big corporations. And it will not massively slow down your internet speeds or make it harder to use your devices like some other VPNs do. Private Internet Access, PIA VPN. It's quick and easy to install, and once you've downloaded it, that is pretty much it. And the great news is if you sign up for PIA VPN, you are also helping the other side heaps and getting great value for money as well. And you can sign up using our special Other Side code for less than $3 a month. That's a whopping 83% off the normal price, and you'll get the first 4 months free. Just go to piavpn.com/otherside right now to get our special deal. That's piavpn.com/otherside. If you like that clip, there's more where that came from in our full show, The Other Side. You can watch it right here, the latest episode. And please subscribe to our channel by pressing the subscribe button right here or down here. And remember to click that notification bell too. It all helps. Join us and become part of The Other Side.